If you love me, please don't judge me. Got my hands tied, the power's above me. Don't shoot the messenger, I'm just a puppet here. If you wanna place blame, then look to the puppeteer. Family, fortune, envy, jealousy, privilege, passed on, legacy, secret, sabotage, borderline, felony, suicide, subtract, selfish, pedigree, yeah.
How's it going, everybody? It's C-RadTV back here in another video. So, of course, it's time to continue on to What If NASCAR Had the F1 Points Format series. So, the last time in the series, we wrapped up the Wheel and Modified side of this What If series by taking a look at the Wheel and Modifieds in the 2010s, and learned quite a few things would have changed under the F1 Points format. And in this part, we're going to start the next branch of the What If series by taking a look at the NASCAR Mexico series. Yes, NASCAR has a racing series in Mexico, just like how they have a series in Canada called the Penny Series. So yeah, the Peak Mexico series, you know, it started off as the Corona Mexico series, then it became the Toyota Mexico series, and now it's the Peak Mexico series. So all we're going to do is, we're not doing the FedEx Challenge, I'm not doing that, we're just going to focus on the main series and the main series only, which is the Mexico series. So for this one, for to start off, the furthest I could go back to was 2008. Even though the series started back in 2004, I couldn't get 2004 to 2007. So for the time being, those champions will remain the same, and we're going to start this from 2008 all the way to present day. So yeah, at some point later in the future, sometime in 2022, I'll try and get 2004 to 2007 so that we can get every season of the Mexico series under the F1 Points format. So yeah, we're going to start from 2008 and do 2009 as well for this part to see what would have changed and what would have stayed the same if they used the F1 Points format. So yeah, anyway, before we start this one off, make sure you also check out the official NASCAR with F1 Points Twitter and Instagram pages for exclusive NASCAR with F1 Points content. I always post new content there every day, so if you want to check those out, make sure you go for it. But yeah, anyway, of course, on the screen, of course, is the points format we're going to be using for this part for the 2 seasons. So yeah, I've gone over this format many times, so I should know it by now. And before we continue on, let me once again stress out that this is just a hypothetical scenario. I know everyone would have raced differently had they used the F1 Points format. This is just for fun. So now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. So the 2008 season, it would be a 3-man battle for the championship between Antonio Perez, Germán Quiroga, and Rafael Martinez, as those 3 were the class of the field all year in terms of speed and consistency. In the end, though, Rafael Martinez would fail to be consistent in key moments of the year when it mattered the most, and would be eliminated with around a race or 2 to go in the season. So in the end, the championship would go all the way down to the season finale at Autodromo in Mexico City. If anyone's wondering, Autodromo is the road course that the F1 competes on at Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. Just a quick note there. But anyway, continuing on, it would go down to Autodromo with Antonio Perez entering with a 9-point lead over Germán Quiroga. So for Quiroga to win the championship, he would have to win the race. It would need Perez to finish 9th or worse to have a shot at the title. Perez just had to finish 8th or better regardless of where Quiroga finished. Or if Quiroga finished 2nd or worse, he would win the title. In the season finale at Autodromo, Perez ran up front for a good chunk of the race. Quiroga was up there too. In the end, though, Quiroga would be involved in an incident. Quiroga would end up finishing 21st, 19 laps down, while Antonio Perez would do everything he would need to lock up the title, as Perez would finish 2nd in the season finale, and that 2nd place finish would be more enough for Perez to win the title over Germán Quiroga by 17 points. So Antonio Perez would still be the 2008 Mexico Series champion under this format. So the 2009 season, it was all about Germán Quiroga. He was the class of the field all year in terms of speed and consistency. Like, nobody was on Germán's level in 2009. And Germán Quiroga would easily cruise to the 2009 Mexico Series championship under this format. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna wrap it up here for this part of the NASCAR Mexico series under F1 points. And real quick, if I mispronounced any names, I apologize. I cannot speak Spanish worth a shit, so bear with me. So if I said mispronounced any names or botched any Mexican names in there, I apologize. I tried my absolute best with what I was given. But yeah, anyway, quite a few things would have happened for sure under the F1 points format in the Mexico series in the 2 years we did cover it. As far back as we possibly could. So yeah, in the 2 years we did cover, the championship would only go down to the season finale once. But under this format in 2008 and 2009, we would have no title changes. So hey, that happens. So yeah, nothing really changed under the F1 points format from 2008 and 2009. So yeah. And next time on the What If series, we're gonna wrap up the Mexico series side of the What If series. We're gonna wrap that branch up as quickly as it began by taking a look at the Mexico series in the 2010s to see what would have changed and what would have stayed the same if they used the F1 points format. So as quickly as this branch began, it will end very quickly as well. So yeah, and the next part will be a lot longer than this one, that's for sure. And that next part comes out depending on how fast I make it and do all my research and all that. So yeah, anyway, that'll wrap it up for this part. That's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and I'll see you all whatever I make next. Peace.